Present perfect and present perfect continuous. Those two tenses are always confusing us, and today guys it's finally time to clear them out. So welcome to my channel, my name is Matt, and let's begin in just 3, 2, 1. Let's go! So guys, we use both of those tenses, present perfect simple and present perfect continuous, in the same situations, like almost the same situations, when some actions are finished or unfinished, but they started in the past, and they could be finished but just now, they have finished recently, or they are unfinished, they are still going on. Or the third case is we have some result now. For example, I have done my homework. So I did my homework in the past, but I have result now. So I've done my homework. So they are similar in these cases. And now let's take a look at the differences. And everybody, we have such words as marker words. And maybe you already know what they are, maybe not. If not, I'm going to tell you. So those are the words that are supposed to help us to know which tense to use in our speech. And here, for present perfect and present perfect continuous, we have such words as since and for. And well, that's not too helpful, guys, because we can use both of these words in both of the tenses. But there is one thing, guys, that's going to help you. So in present perfect simple, you can use those words, but only if you have the stative verb. But what the hell the stative verb is, you're gonna ask, right? The stative verb is the verb that you are not supposed to use in the continuous tenses. For example, we have such words as to know, to want, to like, to need, to care, and many others. You can check them on the internet. So if you have one of those, then you cannot use continuous. You're not saying I'm liking him. You're saying I like him. You do not say he is wanting that. No, you say he wants that, and so on. So you cannot use present perfect continuous if you have one of those words. You're going to say I've known her for 10 years instead of I've been knowing her for 10 years. No, not at all, guys. Or I have wanted it since I was 3. Not I've been wanting it since I was 3. No, guys. So remember, if you have one of those words, then you're going to use present perfect, not present perfect continuous. And everybody, in all of the other cases, when we have such words as since and for, you know that you're going to use present perfect continuous for active verbs. Remember, right? So I have been working for 2 years. She has been writing for the last 3 hours. They have been running since they were 10. So if you have active verbs such as writing, running, eating, such ones that you can see someone doing, then you can use present perfect continuous. Also, everybody, there is one more hint. In such words as to study, to work, or to live, we have just no difference in those two tenses. You can say I've been working here for 2 years, or I've worked here for 2 years. I have been living there for 10 years, or I've lived there for 10 years, or I have been studying last 2 years, or I have studied since I was 10. So in those cases, it almost has no difference. You can use both the tenses. The next difference, folks, is the present perfect continuous emphasizes the length of you or somebody else doing something. But the present perfect simple is just neutral. It doesn't care how much time you spend to do something. For example, I have been waiting for hours. So here you emphasize how long you've been waiting. And he has waited for hours. You're just saying how he spent his time. The result now that you spent some time to wait. It doesn't matter how long, you just spent some time, you have a result. Or she has been writing for 2 hours. We have the length, right? 2 hours. Well, that's gonna be really tiresome. Or I have written a story. So here we have just result. It doesn't matter how long I've been writing the story. 2 hours, 10 hours, a year, anyways. It doesn't matter. If you say the present perfect continuous, it emphasizes the time, like 2 hours, 10 hours, year, so on. But present perfect doesn't care about the timing. It just tells you the result. Moving on, everybody, to the next difference, and that is you can use present perfect simple tense when you want to talk about something that you have done a couple of times, about how many times you've done it or how many things you or somebody else has got. And present perfect continuous you can never use like that. For example, she has bought 3 cars. Whoa, 3 cars. I would like to buy at least one. I don't have any cars. Anyways, guys, so she has bought 3 cars, and you can never say she has been buying 3 cars. It's not correct, guys. Or he has got 5 cats. Not bad, huh? And she has been getting 5 cats? No, it's incorrect, guys. Do not use present perfect continuous when you're talking about how many things you've got. The next difference, folks, is present perfect continuous focuses on the action itself, when the present perfect simple simply focuses on the result of that action. Have a look at the sentence. I have been playing that game. So you are telling what have you been doing. So your mom asks you, what have you been doing? And you're like, I've been playing the game. So you are explaining the action that you have been busy with. Then the present perfect, you're going to say, I have played that game. So in this case, you emphasize that you know that game. Maybe you like it, maybe not, maybe you finished, maybe not, but you have experience, you have played it. Doesn't matter for how long, doesn't matter when, you just played it. You know it and you have a result now. Now let's talk a little more about present perfect continuous, and you can use this tense when some actions are like unusual for you or somebody else, that are temporary, not forever. For example, usually I go to school at 7, but recently I've been going at 6. Usually I do not go to university, but recently I've been going a lot. Or recently she has been talking to a lot of people. So it means that usually she doesn't talk to people, but recently she has been doing that a lot. So to be used the correct tense in the correct situation, guys, you have to practice a lot. You have to maybe rewatch this video a couple of times if needed, of course. Take some notes and practice a lot. Practice with your friends, with your family, with your teacher, or even with yourself. Do that, guys, and you're going to be fluent in English tenses. And this is it for today, guys. Don't forget to smash your precious likes if you like this video, smash your precious dislikes if you didn't. Leave some comments down below if you like this video and if it was useful or not for you. And thank you for watching, guys, for today. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.